Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Trek Let's Play. This time around I'm playing a House on Fire and Alpha. As you may remember from last time, I already done the Feclari missions and a House Pursued. So yeah, I'm on to the last two before I actually start doing the Federation and Romulan beginnings, because I've already done the Klingon beginning for this one already, which would be already the first video you probably see before the other ones, even though I've done the part 2 before part 1. Yeah, try and make sense of that. Basically what I've done is I've done part 2 before part 1, because what it was, I didn't actually think to actually start from the beginning. I thought just, do the other mission and just go on from there. But then when I realised it wouldn't make sense, so I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to have to actually start from the actual beginning. So that means making a new character. But don't worry, leave that with me. Don't worry. But anyway, I already got that done. And so that's all done and dusted. That's what I meant to say. Goodness, I'm making it sound like I'm actually going to do it again. I mean, it is fun doing it again, but no, not yet. But anyway, the next one I will do again, do the whole the beginning tutorial stages again, would obviously be the Federation and then Romulans, so that way it works all the way up to the Romulan mystery, so that way you both get a clear idea of what's going on. Obviously I will do the Federation first and do their story part leading up to that, and then I'll do the same thing with the Romulans, so that way you get an idea of what basically is going on. And the reason why I choose Romulan last is because I feel their story makes more sense to what's going on there, if you want my opinion. But of course, like I said, I will be switching around characters after when I've done the Romulan mystery and switching around from here onwards. But anyway, without further delay and enough of me explaining too much, let's get the show on the road, because you're all here just to watch me shoot, blow stuff up, and yeah. Again, this one has no voice, so you're going to have to read through this basically. But if you want me to slow down again or anything like that, just let me know and I'll gladly slow this all down. But hopefully with me talking you're able to read through all this and such. But basically this is all pretty simple stuff that we've got to do. Basically the House of Talk has the House of Talk are basically sending Borg weapons, basically. So basically, we just got to stop them by destroying their stuff, destroying any Borg technology, and etc., etc., etc. And again, if you are a beginner to this, it does help when they give you all these little things like for nothing and such, just to get you all started out. Obviously, these are not the best weapons, but at the same time, they do help if you are trying to progress in the game. However, the good thing about this game now, since they changed it, is after when you've gone through your tier 1 stage and gone to level 10, you can actually, or past the tutorial stage, you can actually equip your tier 5/tier 6 ships straight off the bat. I think it was tier 6 ships only, or was it tier 5 to tier 6 ships? I have to look into that a bit more. So don't quote me on the tier 5 ship ones. Just you can quote me on the tier 6 one, because I know that's possible, but I can't remember if they did the same with tier 5. But anyway, let's get this party started. Set of course. Let's transwarp. Saves all the time of travelling and such. Oh, I'm a numbskull. I am an absolute numbskull. I forgot to tell you what ship I'm using. Yes, I changed my ship to a relatively small ship, which is one of the Xindi's reptilian ships, and I do absolutely love the design of this. It is absolutely amazing. When I saw it in Enterprise and such, I was like, ooh, that is a nice little vessel, And it was one of the first vessels that I actually saw that took my interest on here and such, although it wasn't the first vessel that I got from the from the Lowy. No, it wasn't the Lowy. Actually, is this a Lobby ship? I can't remember if it was. But it wasn't the first Lockbox/Lobby ship that I got in this game. My first one I got was the Jem'Hadar Tier 5 Dreadnought one. And I got that one basically through basically just skimming and scraping all the delivery and getting all the Zen just to basically open up random lockboxes. And yeah, it took me a whole year to do. And just basically get the lobes for it. But it was worth it, I say, in my eyes, absolute worth it. But anyway, this one's got a destructor build. These are using fleet destructors, and these are from the original series era. Only the cannons are. As you may notice, I've got the Nausicaan destructor beam array and torpedo. In fact, I've got the whole set. I do need to upgrade more on the ship again, but at least this one is a lot more better compared to the other ones you saw previously. But like I said, I am still working on those, still trying to upgrade all of this and such. And yeah, it will take its time, but you know, I'm just basically here showing off some of the ships. And the experimental console is basically experimental proton charge. Now, I could actually change that weapon if I want to, but the only ones I've got is the railgun, the standard experimental weapon, and the voice of the prophets. So I ain't got nothing really basically new to show, because this character does lack in experimental weapons, because this one mostly uses the more bigger class warships. I mean, I could easily go to all the other ones, but you know, I'm not going to go for all the hassle doing that. But anyway, let's get this started. And one thing about the Xindi Reptilian ship, it can actually fly pretty fast. Not as fast as the Naku radar, because that one's literally the fastest thing in this game, in my honest opinion. But then again, some people can get the ships up to crazy speed. I mean, it's absolute madness. Uh-oh, are you going to time out on me? Or will you welcome me? Do I have to wave my hand and say you will work? Do I have to use the Jedi mind trick on you to actually say you will load up, you will get down to 100%, you will put me in the game? Okay, that actually works. But anyway, oh, that's easy. Wait a minute. What one am I doing? No, it's House on Fire. I thought I was doing one at the beginning. Sorry, ignore me. Oh, it's alright. I now know what one I'm doing now. So basically, I just got to do a few scans here and there. It's alright, it's just that the dialogue reminded me of the other mission. And I thought, wait, am I repeating the mission again? But then when I looked at the area, and I thought, oh wait, it's all different. So let's have a little scan of our facilities. And yes, I've got 3 out of 4 Xindi devices installed on the ship. I still need to get the Primate Dreadnought warship, but I'll get that at a later time. Hey buddy, I can scan whatever I want and get away with it. Got a problem with that? I guess you have. In that case, you just don't know what you're dealing with then. Now, you may notice that the weapons sound like from the original series. If any of you have actually watched the original Star Trek and that, you hear the really old school sound effects. That's because, again, like I said, the cannons that I got are actually the original era cannons, and I just absolutely love the sound effects of them. It is so nostalgic, so old school sounding, and I am absolutely glad that they put the sound of those weapons in it, because it is literally just old school for me. It just, you know, makes me all, you know, just excited just hearing those things. It brings me back to my youth and when I first started watching it and such. Oh, you know, just old memories. And it would help if I actually zoomed my map a bit more, so that way I can bloody see the arrows. Right, so we got this one here. Wait, I thought I scanned you. Oh, there's probably one underneath, that's why. I'll get round to it. Well, at least these guys have got some respect. And I think Grambo's a Noscan word for guts, I guess. I need to actually study some of these languages at times, because I do wonder what some of these you know, things actually mean. You ain't got no chance against me. I'll just tear you apart with my cannons, rip you apart. Yes, yes, yes. You can use the tractor beam all you want, but that's not going to help you. That just prolongs the inevitable. And my god, you're loud on my headset. Hold on. There we go. Ah, I love it when a ship goes kaboom. So satisfying. Now then. Anyone else needs a good old ass kicking, or do I have to, you know? Right, there we go, there's the last place. It was underneath the asteroid thing. I do love where these all place. You've got some place in the asteroid, you've got some on top of it and such. Oh shoot, I'm pushing the wrong button. No, I don't plan on taking your life. I'm planning on killing you. Hold on, I just want to kill this person because this person planning someone to take them alive, and I intend to honour that. Oh, sorry. No, sir, I'm not taking your life. It's a poor choice of words. I like that platform. So handy. Now then, we can all stand down and I can attend to the next thing. And that is beam down. Ooh. So there must be weapons on the actual thing then. So, that means we just got to basically beam down. Take those weapons and get out of here. Again, this part doesn't take all that long. The only part that probably may take long is probably its loading time, but that's to be expected because these are quite old levels and you've got to expect them to be a bit temperamental. Plus, with where the way things are today at the moment, especially with people coming online and such, it's going to slow down the internet as well because my net's a bit sluggish as well at this moment. But give it time. It will speed up. Plus with me talking, guaranteed it will. And plus if it doesn't, then I'll just use the Jedi mind trick on it and to say, you will work. I command you to work. You will reach 100. Are you going to deny me? You won't deny me. It's pointless trying that. Trust me, it never loads. Okay, even self-doubt doesn't work. Self-doubt, I mean, even doubting it don't work. No, it will load up, give it time. I'm just trying to be funny at the same time. Which I'm probably failing at. Yeah. But if you laugh, thank you. I'm waiting. You know, this way I can make myself a cup of tea while I'm waiting, you know? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. A nice good old cup of tea. Oh, now you load. Oh, you mean this console over here that's conveniently shining? Easy enough. Well, easy enough. I'll just go in there with guns blazing. Didn't ask questions later. I mean, that is mostly Klingon model at times. Oh, looks like he's found his prey. Oh, I love that little dino. It's a good thing they didn't actually allow us to have the big variant, the V-Rex. Oh man, that thing is absolutely cool when fighting it. And it is massive. It's basically a Rex with freaking noses. I know much could be said about this little dino and such, because that was in the MUD's description. Just for the record, I didn't get it in MUD's... just for the records, I didn't get it in MUD's store or anything like that. I got that when this thing was available on the VOF event, which I do actually enjoy, actually, especially Into the Breach and such. That's one of my favourite PvEs to play, or Task Force Operations. I still call it the whole thing PvEs, but it's actually called Task Force Operations. Alright, I better zoom in on this, so that way... Oh yeah, if you're wondering what all this is, that's basically stuff you can actually harvest and such. Now, the reason why I ain't harvest this is because I've got too much of it on me and on my characters, and it's just basically clogging up my R&D area. And I'm just trying to keep the space... Well, trying to keep enough space as there is, you know. Because I do have literally a lot. Yes, I do sell some of it on exchange and such, but also I do use some of it for other bits and bobs and so forth. And when I say I sell it on the exchange, I don't sell it for like silly price. I sell it for the right appropriate price, so you can skip sport almost straight away. Whoa! How dare you throw the floor at me? But it was you, big guy, that threw it, huh? Well, I'll take it. You know what? I'll just take you out then. Oh, you are big. Oh, you are tough. Drone. That. You just don't want to die, do you? Well, I'll take these lot out. So that way, this small fight dealt with, and then we can deal with this big guy. Yeah. I love that little manoeuvre of the bioengineer dino. You can actually stun them out with, well, not 100% stun, but you know, basic horse knockback with that raw V's, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a very handy attack pet to have. Just bear in mind, when you do get pets on this game, not all pets are made for attack. Some of them are made just for decoration, or just to be actual pets in the game. But this one, he's definitely an attack pet, and he's definitely worth having. It's a pity I can't take him out on regular basis as a non-combat pet, but hey ho, beggars can't be choosers. Wait. Have I been clowning around and I haven't actually been checking for the weapons? There you are. Yeah, I forgot that I had to be scanning for these weapons. Because I thought to myself, yeah, let's go around and blast everything and kill everyone, and then it's like, wait, I'm here for a reason. There we go. Right. Let's just beam to my ship and we can be on our way. And whoever's approaching that high will just get obliterated if they actually get in my way. Well, while we're loading and waiting, I may as well have a drink. I suggest you all have one while we wait. I mean... Oh. Why does it always do this to me? Oh well, I'll have it load quick then. You son of a bitch.
I understand that you have the weapons I purchased from the House of Torg. Give them to me now. I won't ask again.
Well, you don't need to ask again. In fact, you don't even need to ask at all, because I'll just say no. And how dare you try to beat me? You nasty piece of work. You didn't even give me a chance, you son of a bitch. Oh, that you son of a... I'm not gonna lie, that type of warbler, the Derricks, that's... I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. The Derricks is actually one of my favourite ones. Yes, they're slow, but they are one of my favourites out of the Romulan warblers, and I'm like, especially when I saw them in the Next Generation show, I was like, oh, that's so amazing. Even though, yes, I do love the original Star Trek's Romulan Warbird, because I find that one rather pretty and such, and pretty intimidating. But when you see the ones in the Next Generation, it's like, that's proper beefed up intimidation, and it's like, whoa. And it's like a big difference from what the Romulans usually used to have and such, which is something I love, really. I mean, going from the original series to Next Generation, obviously those who started off watching Next Generation will be more familiar with it and think, yeah, they've always used those ships and that and such. But if any users watch the original ones, would know that the Romans used to use smaller ships rather than the big, larger classes and such. So it's kind of like they upped the ante and switched from using small ships to larger ships, which is something I like, really. And then the Klingons, they actually switched from using like extremely large ships to some of the more smaller ships, or maybe different. No, sorry, should I say, instead of using more larger ships, I should have said, instead of just using the more large ships, they also used the small variants as well, which I thought was pretty cool. Right. Now, usually, and yes, I would actually gone for something like either the weapons or the console right there, because that would give me a little bit of protection on the ship. That's what I usually would do at this point.
Serve the Empire well. Kapla!
But because I already got, enough weapons and equipment at my disposal, I don't really need that. So let's go to episode again and do... Nope, already done that one. And do the last episode in this, and that is Alpha. And then I will start to do the beginning of the Federation and go all the way onwards from that. And then, yeah. Oh yeah, the one thing I find quite interesting about this is that they give you a free Hirogen Tetram Blast Rifle. The only thing is, I can't remember if you can upgrade this or not. I don't think you can. But I remember that they actually gave this to you literally for nothing, which I thought was pretty cool at the time and all. Alright, let's set a course, transwarp. Actually, do I need to... Trying to think, do I need to change my ship? Or should I change my ship? Hold on, let's have a look at what's at my disposal. You know what? Because this one's going to be the last sort of like, well, it's not going to be the last mission with this character, because obviously I will probably go back and play on this character. But no, then again, I'll be repeating and showing you the same old ships, so you don't want to see the same old ships all the time. But just because it's be the last time I'll play as this character on the story missions for the time being. Obviously, like with all characters, I will come back and play as this character, you know, on other missions and such, but because, like I said, I'm going to be switching characters and showing you different ships. But for this time around, I'm going to be going back to the Xindi Insectoid Heavy Strike Wing and give you guys one more shot at that one. Personally, it's one of my also favourites, next to the Voth ship. Actually, the Voth ship will always be my main favourite. I'm not sure if this one will come second, or would the Bird of Prey or Defiant. I'm not sure. Tough choice. Tough choice. I find this mission one of the more unique missions I do. I mean, like, the way the map is done. Well, not the whole entire map is done. It's more like how the actual colour of the atmosphere... well, how the actual planet looks and how the atmosphere looks. And you actually see another planet in the atmosphere. Sort of, well, not in the atmosphere, but through, you know, you actually see another gas-like giant on the actual planet and such. You see what I mean when I get there. And this is what I find this one quite unique and probably a lot more prettier, I'll say. My favourite number, Suck Up 40.73. I love it when you get stuck at that for the time being, and then all of a sudden you go zooming in when I threaten to actually do something else. Well, at least it didn't time out me. You watch it time out me, and I'll be like, you son of a bitch. You will get to 100%. No, it doesn't work. And that joke's getting old, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Anyway, we just wait, patiently. I mean, we could talk about literally anything while we wait. I mean, how's your day been? I mean, my day's been absolutely amazing, you know. I mean, and did I tell you how much shopping I did today? Oh, look, it loaded. So basically we just got to find this bird of prey that's been shot down and find the crew of it. Alright, let's begin scan. Right, in that case we just got to continue on from here. Wait, let's zoom out, see how far I've got to go. Ah, there we are. Oh, that's a bit bright. Not sure if that's my graphics or the actual thing. Right, let's continue scan. On to the next one. Let's have a little look-see. Oh. Oh. That's interesting. There's turrets there. I'm gonna have to probably take them out. In that case. I don't fancy being shot by those things, but then again, they don't actually shoot. Huh. Well, that makes it a lot more easy. Oh wait, I tell a lie, these things do shoot. You son of a bitch. Oh, I thought they didn't actually shoot, but they did. Well, mind you, they're actually a lot more slow firing than they are quick. Right, let's have a look down here. Alright, let's calibrate. Yeah, typical Nausicaans. You know, you guys are just too easy to kill, too easy to deal with, and all I have to do is do this. That's one down. That's another. Oh wait, you're not dead yet, my bad. Well, you will be by the time I'm finished with you. Maybe I'll just prefer to give you a nice good slow death perhaps, where you can actually burn slowly. Oh, that went a bit dark quick, didn't it? Yes, it did. Anything else? Oh, I'll give you a bit of this. Oh, look at that, your ship is damaged. Oh look, I'm taking it down to, all the way down to boom boom level. You're dead. Ha! Right, now to retrieve the recorder. And down we go. Yep. Now let's hope that this one goes smoothly, because otherwise I'm going to be like, yeah. But again, this one ain't too tough. I should be careful what I say, because the last time I said that I ended up getting hit pretty bad. Because every time when I say something's not too tough, it ends up proving me wrong, and I'm like, yeah. You gonna load up? I knew it wouldn't stop me from getting this to work. Yeah, it took me a while to get this one working, hence why you may notice that the time has gone to 1:13. Because what happened was, it crashed big time, and I thought, I gotta somehow get this working, so I tried all sorts of things, including restarting my computer, and nothing seemed to have worked, so I went and did it my way by giving it a moment, and then come back to it, and yeah, so far it seems to have eased up. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't crash. But anyway, as I was saying, this place is probably one of the most unique ones of the missions, especially how the whole environment is done and such. It just looks really so pretty. And you may notice that up in the sky, you may notice these streaks. Now, those streaks belong to the planet that this place is orbited in. Because if you have a look, there's the edge of the planet, and that's the sky. Because you may notice that that's pretty much similar to the blue planet that you saw orbiting this system. Amazing, eh? Ooh. Why do I have to scan? Why don't you scan? Honestly. Well, we all know what's causing this problem then. Our favourite hunters, known as the Herodian, being a pain in the backside. I don't know, whatever it is, we just kick him. Well, we do more than kick him, we just kill him. So just put a pat in your hand so you anyway, and get on to what we were doing. Now then, now we've got that in place, now we can attend to the next things. I've got to say the glowy lights are so pretty. Right, that's just basically telling me to go and search for the other Klingons. Easy enough. The good thing about this walk, it does give you a bit of a high ground. Oh. Bloody... Why does... Seriously? And again, the enemies here are also quite unique as well. We've got sort of like, those like unique colours to them. Yeah, there's this, everything about this level is just quite unique. Right, let's see if we can find those. Right, let's scan the area. Obviously, people being... Well, if you probably saw something invisible, then it's most likely the Herodians, because Herodians have the ability to use some form of cloak. They're kind of like the Predators of Star Trek, think of them that way. That's the best way to think of a Herodian. So the only difference is the Herodian doesn't have the cool like shoulder cannon on them. But they do collect trophies and they do hunt. But they often hunt in packs rather than solo. Although sometimes they do hunt solo. It all depends. It depends on the hunt that they're doing. And the reason why you can tell it's straight off the bat it's Herodians work, because the way everything about it seems just so much in line with what they do. Now you may think, well, what are the Herodians doing in the Alpha Quadrant and Beta Quadrant? Well, it's because the code between the Delta and Betas and Alpha Quadrant to look for prey to hunt and such. Even though that, yes, they were discovered in the Delta Quadrant by Voyager, but they do go between the quadrants and such, and I believe they use the arrays, the caretaker arrays, to help them travel and such, if memory serves. I can't remember is that the full story. I'm pretty sure. I think I need to look up the facts on that on the YouTube channels, because there is one guy that does reviews on the species and that, and he's really quite accurate with it. Luckily I have good weapons here. But yeah, again, this whole level is very, very unique in its own way. Okay, so we've got... Wait, I'm going around in circles here. Let's try having a look here. Right, now we might be getting somewhere. Looks like there's some reds here. Yep, typical. I'm not going to be worm meat. Although it does look similar to New Romulus in some way. You get to know about it in the Romulan story, and that's why I'm going to replay the Romulan story last, because that's quite long. Like the beginning part, I mean. I think it has a little bit more in depth in the story. Now you got two options. You could either leave the body as an empty shell, or it's meaningless, or you could just, you know, not leave the words to such a fate. So you got two options there on this one. Me, I'm just going to be honourable about this and just, even though yes, the beast is trying to survive and that, and in real life, I would be more on the side of the beast, but at the same time. No, actually, if there had been one of my comrades and such, I would actually try and scare the beast more than anything else, rather than actually destroy it. Because usually most wild creatures do tend to get scared off by something at least. But then again, you're talking about alien creatures, so there's no telling how they're going to be like. Because every species is unpredictable at times. Here's a big clue. It says as the warrior was hunted by something that walked upright. So that's the biggest clue right there, pointing in the direction of Herodian being the hunters here. And you also get a Knuckleite for doing that. Now it does feel like you're going around in circles and such like that, but sometimes you will find yourself going around in circles on this. But if you look at the way the map is and such, you actually find that there are ways to actually get up the actual hill. Let's have a little look-see. There it is. Cool, blimey. I'm surprised that the Klingons didn't wage war against the Herodian for hunting down one of their vessels and such. Because anybody who knows Star Trek lore and how the Klingons are would know that the Klingons would make a big deal out of it. Well, I'm not sure if it would make exactly 100% big deal, but I'm pretty sure if a Herodian vessel attacked one of their vessels,
There was no mechanical failure.
I'm
My
pretty sure.
ship was shot down. We ran into Nausicaans in this system. The pirates were a trivial concern, but they got a lucky shot at our port nacelle. I had to take shields offline until my engineer could get in there and patch up the power couplings. That's when the Herodian attacked. The cowards waited until we were almost defenseless.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Klingons would have taken it personally and such like that, if, you know, because if a Federation shot down one of the ships, they would have gone, you know, straight for the kill. But however, this is Herodians you're talking about here, and I don't know.
A third of my crew survived the crash. We stayed close to the ship and tried to get the emergency beacon working, but the Herodian jammed our signals with a dual-netic field. They never stopped hounding us. The Herodian destroyed our supplies, stole our medkits, sabotaged our weapons. And then, when we were weakened, they started hunting us. I've lost more than a dozen warriors. I don't know how many are left.
Do you know what? On the big difference between the Predators and the Herodian is the Predator will just go straight out hunting without having to destroy supplies, without having to steal medkits, where the Herodian tend to make the plane, like the hunting grounds, to their standards more than anything else. Where the Predator, it just goes straight in and kill, which most of you all know. So I will say, if anything was a true hunter and a true honourable one, I'll go along the side of the Predator, where the Herodian, I feel they have somewhat dishonour in them, and they're not really true hunters, in my opinion. But however, I'm not going to say all Herodian are not true hunters, because some of them have proven to be. I mean, there was one in Voyager again that ended up being quite a decent one. Anyway, let's have a little look-see and see what we got. Right. Well, that's lucky. Oh shit. And well, would you look at that? A Romulan. Yep, I agree about keeping that green-blooded son of a bitch close to us, because I don't fancy having him making a mockery of us. You gonna start talking? Right, let's go and look for the other survivors. I'll talk to you in a bit about our Romulan friend. Well, that's a shame. We could have done with more warriors. I do feel sorry with the Klingons, and they always seem to lose quite a fair share of their warriors. But then again, the Klingons have been pretty much known to do suicide runs and literally just go with the whole die with honor thing. Which, you know, I do commend them for that. Oh, anyway. Ah, there is one. Don't dare pop up. Let me guess, he's dead too. Gee, it seems like everyone's dead, Jim. So I'm just trying to look for the other Klingon survivors and such. I found... Wait, it keeps leading... Oh wait, hold on. Ah, there you are. I knew there was another up here somewhere. Let me guess. Yep, he's dead too. Well, damn. Everybody keeps dying here. In that case, I better look for one more. I believe that one is not far from here. should be round about here. Wait, what's happened to his body? He's in the fucking ground. Well, I dare say it's blunt force. He's literally knocked the fuck into the ground. I mean, seriously, he's literally in there. There's, you know, his arms, his head, he's just literally in there. It's like, damn, son. And that's for you, you one piece of shit. You better behave yourself.
I'll fight until my last.
Right, we gotta fix him up. Good thing I always carry hyperspray.
That's... I feel my strength returning. My vessel was on a reconnaissance mission. We surveyed several Talshar bases and entered the radar system under cloak. We have complete scans of the Romulans' defenses and what could be data on a new type of Romulan ship.
Ooh.
There is a complication, however. When we were leaving the last base, we detected a Romulan shuttle attempting to hide its energy signature in our warp trails. I ordered the shuttle disabled, and its pilot brought aboard for questioning.
I like how there's a sudden pause before disabled and questioning.
I plan to take the Petarch back to Kronos, where the Nausicaans knocked our power offline, though. He escaped the brig and sabotaged our computers, encrypting our sensor data. You'll need to get past the Romulan security lockout to get the data. If you can't break his code, I'm sure you can convince him to do it for you.
Now, while this is maybe a laughing matter to you, but I have one question. Why did you not shut the fucker before he sabotaged? There is a shoot to kill. Well, in that case, we better power that thing up. And that's for you. You better behave yourself, because I've got a gun. You haven't. Now then, let's have a little look at this, shall we? Oh, look, this one's pretty simple. Let's see, we rotate column 2. Wait, it should be... Wait, hold on. It's blue. Ah. Didn't need him to help me bypass it after all. Now what do we do with you? Anyway, I'll talk with the captain.
Kapla! I am ready to leave this planet. I'll follow you back to the transport point.
Right. And this is where the fun begins.
Treacherous Herodian scum!
See what I mean by that cloaking
Go!
fields?
Catch that Petarch of a Romulan!
Wait, you're just walking away from the situation?
Here I will stand. My crew will be avenged!
Well, that guy's one brave soul, and as for you, you ain't getting anywhere. Wait, get here. I have a gun, and I won't hesitate to shoot you with it. You think I'm kidding? Oh, what a shame I can't actually shoot you. Well, luckily me being a cat, I can catch up with you faster. You are just sort of Herodian. Good thing about this Herodian, they actually do shoot the Romulan as well. Oi. Where'd he go? Oh, you little shit. Oh, when I get my hands out of you, you cheeky. Interesting. And when I find that cheeky little Romulan, he's gonna get vaped. Escape me, will he? Dirty son of a... Well. They definitely don't have no honour. Well, in that case, we better free up here before, you know, they get turned into hunters trophies. Yeah, it's damn right you modded it. Right. Susie, how the hell do you allow yourself to get captured? Why did you not shoot the Romulan? Ugh. Usually, criminals have a thing for dealing with incompetence, and it's called execution. Oh, you come back. Right, let's go and talk to our Romulan friend and see what he wants.
I submit to your will. Among my people, that would make you bound to protect me as you would an honored guest. So, guard me now, if you are truly honorable.
I don't know,
Large force of Hirogen are coming this way. I won't survive without your assistance.
Let me think. Do I take you or leave you? I think I'll leave you because you're a scumbag. Yeah, you know what? Let's just kill him.
You would leave me to be slaughtered like an animal.
Well,
Coward!
nah,
See
nah,
now
nah,
that
nah,
your honor is as tattered and meaningless as your empire. I hope the Hirogen make you beg before they kill you.
Actually, I was actually considering making him big, but you know, you're not the one questioning about honor, so shh. Oh, really? You wanna go there? Now stay there like a good boy.
No! No! Stop! Stop! No! No!
I'm sorry. What the fuck? That sounded like something. That sounded like something that was done in somebody's like closet or. Sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so glad I caught that. That was just too funny. Oh. Oh dear. That was.
These scheming Batak are using me and my crewmates as bait for their traps. There is a spatial charge underneath me. It is wired to explode if I move. You might be able to disarm it if you cut the right wire. Save me, or let me die with my honor intact.
Right, wait. How do we save this guy again? Well, I gotta cut the right wire. Okay, here we go. Okay, green, orange, disarm. Wow, I actually saved him without blowing him up. Yo, we better protect him before he. Don't tell me how he's gonna die. I swear, if you guys kill him. Finally, he pulls out a disruptor. Wait. Holy fuck! Right. Is he alive? Oh, he's still alive. Let's hope I don't end up blowing up his other teammate, because otherwise... Because I remember last time I did this, I ended up killing everyone. Green wire. Disarm. Easy enough. Put that up, because I know Hirogen are gonna... Yep, there we go. Yo, what are you doing? Arm yourself! You get to live to fight another day. Wait, which direction are we going? Wait, there is another one around in there. Because I see a question mark, an exclamation mark there. You know, ideally I could actually just, you know, leave a minute. Oh wait, I have to find the track crew. It doesn't say optional. Okay. Right, let's hope my bomb disarming things is quick. Green, orange. Green wire, orange wire, red wire. Disarm. Thought we could fake me. Oh, for the love of fuck, he died. Seriously? Oh, he's alive. Bloody Herodian. Now let's go and get the wrists. Let's give him a helping hand. Right, green, orange, red. Luckily these are not so hard. Luckily I've got good weapons to deal with Herodian idiots like these, because otherwise we would have been telling a different story. And where the hell did that boy? Seriously? Seriously? You couldn't even hold your own ground up? Why do I even bother? Why are you setting off mines? Right. Wait, who the fudge put that there? Oh, a medic generator. Those are handy. Because they actually heal up your health. For those of you who don't know that. I know a lot of us players who play this game will know what that's all about. And wait. I'm going to have to go up there by the pathway. Okay. Fine, I'll find a pathway. Ah, luckily it's there on the map. I can see that. Really? Sort of branch. Good thing about being a cat is that I'm fast.
There you are. Let us talk of victory.
Hey, we're not out of the woods yet. Wait, you survived? I thought you died.
Ha ha! I slew the Herodian's leader in combat. And then caught most of the rest of them in the blast. It was glorious.
Okay, I like you now because you actually like to use explosions.
But there is still glory to be had. A second Herodian Alpha still stalks this jungle. I led him here. Prepare for battle.
Klingons are absolutely bonkers, but I love them for it. Oh.
I rule this jungle, and everything in it is my prey. You may have evaded some of my traps, but that only prolonged the hunt. The high ground cannot help you. It is a prison. You're trapped, and my hunters are circling.
I gotta actually love the actual Herodian armor. It is pretty cool. And as for having the high ground, that actually worked for Obi-Wan, so it would definitely work for us.
I will give my initiates the honor of killing you. They need the taste of blood to keep them hungry for more.
Well, in that case, you can keep that cannon edition shit to yourself. In fact, my dinosaur could easily eat you. I'm pretty sure he's hungry. But then again, I wouldn't want to give him rabies. Especially what you guys may have. I don't know whatever viruses you can
They
take.
were unworthy. Or perhaps I was unwise.
Excuse me.
Did I underestimate you, little warrior?
Little?
Are you more fearsome than you appear?
I'm gonna headbutt you.
It doesn't matter. You are prey. You will die like the rest.
Nah. You see, I've got all this stuff here, and you guys are just like, look here, you're weak as two, you know, just weak.
Kapla! You are a friend to me and my house.
Oh, thank you.
You saved me and my warriors from being hunted like targs in a pit. I will not forget.
Yeah, do not forget.
When we meet again, we will drink a barrel of my family's finest blood wine. Have you ever had the 2309 vintage?
No, but the prison's dead.
Oh, unfortunate. I had many questions for that one, and Klingon intelligence would have wanted to know how much the Tal Shar knew about our mission. A pity, but I'm sure that you acted with honor.
I love the fact that he was like, unfortunate in a sarcastic way, but at the same time, he was like, he was hinting he had many questions and such, but it, you know, you could tell he just didn't give a shit or anything like that, you know. No, don't need that. What about yeah? That's what I'll take. Alright, let's beam out. And that, if our memory serves, should be it for the mission. Unless, of course, there's another ship in orbit, which I hardly doubt. Nope. That's it for the mission. Yeah. And let's go and claim our prize. And then you just get... Let's see if I can actually...
Serve the Empire well. Kapla!
Hold on a moment. I don't think you can upgrade this. No, you can't. It's a pity. It's a pity, because, you know, I would love to have upgraded it, but... Hey-ho. You know... Beggars can't be choosers, right? But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I look forward to doing more, as always. But until next time, you all take it easy, and... Peace out.